China showcases all ships in the Chinese Navy. So this is some kind of flex right here. I'm going to put some of the images on the screen. I have a report also. Let's go ahead and see what this is talking about, because I want y'all to know this is finna get interesting and not the best ways. So, all right, here we go. Here's the report. We're going to just hurry up and knock this out. China has publicly showcased its entire naval fleet in a rare and powerful display of military strength. The event featured hundreds of warships, including aircraft carriers, nuclear submarines, destroyers, and amphibious vessels, highlighting the rapid expansion and modernization of China's maritime forces. It was one of the largest naval displays in the country's history and aimed to demonstrate its growing dominance on the global scale. The show of force comes at a time of rising geopolitical tension, especially in the South China Sea and Taiwan Strait, where China has become increasingly assertive. Military analysts believe the move sends a clear message to global powers, particularly the United States, that China is ready to defend its regional interests, with the Navy now rivaling the world's most advanced fleets. This showcase is not just military muscle, but a symbol of China's ambition to be a leading global superpower. And that's exactly what I got out of this. That's exactly what I was thinking before I read any of this report. And it's just like, yo, this is fine, right? Nobody's tripping off this. That's fine if China wants to protect themselves. But people shouldn't get so drunk and high off of their own supply. Like, just because you're capable of being stupid don't mean you gotta just be stupid. And I'm not only talking to China, I'm talking to the whole world right now. Just because you're capable of being stupid don't mean you always should just be stupid when you could be wise. Why choose stupidity? That's, you know what I'm saying? And it's like all of these people are itching to crash out. Everybody's foaming at the mouth, all of these world leaders and shit. And the sad part about this is these motherfuckers don't have to go to war. They're sending family men to war. They're sending sons, fathers, nephews, cousins, uncles, sisters, brothers. They're sending normal people to go fight in the damn war, while these other higher up people are sitting back counting money and shit and smoking cigars and shit. And they're sending their soldiers and shit to go to war for nothing. And they're just good. They're smoking their cigars, chilling. And it's like, come on, man. Wow. How people got to start protesting their own shit. And China was finna do that. China's people was getting ready to protest their own government. That's what led to COVID. If you remember, for those who remember, I remember. I honestly think that's what led to motherfucking COVID, because China was rebelling against their government before COVID. Right before COVID, huh? Isn't that ironic? And it's like no matter what they were trying to do, they couldn't stop the people from uproaring against the government and rioting and protesting. They could not stop. The world they weren't going back to everyday life. They weren't going back to everyday life until some shit got changed. The government over there seen that shit and was like, COVID to the world, all y'all sit y'all ass down. Y'all ain't finna start this trend of bucking the government. We'll put y'all into a pandemic. And that's allegedly. And I'm just thinking out loud. Obviously, I have no facts on that. And they don't want you to have facts on that. But you could read, if you could read between the lines, you'll see the breadcrumbs are there. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm talking figuratively and in code, yes. But break it down if you know, whatever. But so all this is crazy. And yes, all I'm saying is I do remember when the Chinese people was over there protesting and rioting and shit, for sure. That happened. You go look it up for those of y'all who might have missed it. Because they were finna turn up. They were rioting, protesting, rebelling, mass rioting, mass protesting. And they weren't going back to regular life whatever the fuck that happened over there at that time, they were not playing no more. They weren't sheep. It's like half of their population woke up out of this shit and was like, yo, what are y'all doing? Y'all are fucking driving us to hell. Y'all are sabotaging everything. They all woke up collectively and was nigga protesting, rioting. I'm telling you, it was going down over there. And then bam, smash them with COVID. Everybody sit down and fucking quarantine.